Before Charles Barkley became one of the most recognizable personalities in sports, before he won an MVP award, Olympic gold medals, and a place in the Basketball Hall of Fame, he was a young boy growing up in Leeds, Alabama, with dreams that seemed much bigger than his circumstances. His journey to basketball greatness was anything but conventional. He wasn't the tallest player. He wasn't considered the perfect prospect. In fact, many people doubted whether he could ever become a star at the highest level. Yet through determination, toughness, and an unmatched competitive fire, Barkley built one of the most remarkable careers in basketball history. Born on February 20th, 1963, Charles Wade Barkley grew up in a working-class family in Leeds, a small town outside Birmingham. Life was not always easy. His parents separated when he was young, and much of the responsibility for raising him fell to his mother, Charcy Glenn. Despite the challenges, Barkley developed a strong sense of resilience that would stay with him throughout his life. He learned early that success required hard work, and he carried that lesson onto the basketball court. As a teenager, Barkley wasn't viewed as a future NBA superstar. During his early high school years, he was relatively unknown among major college recruiters. He was shorter than many players at his position and carried extra weight. Scouts often overlooked him because he didn't fit the traditional image of a dominant basketball prospect. But Barkley refused to let those opinions define him. He worked tirelessly to improve his game, and before his senior year, he experienced a significant growth spurt that helped transform his basketball future. His performances at Leeds High School began attracting attention from college programs. Although he wasn't as heavily recruited as some future stars, Auburn University saw something special in him and offered him a scholarship. That opportunity would change the course of his life. At Auburn, Barkley quickly became one of the most exciting players in college basketball. Despite standing around 6'6", which was considered undersized for a power forward, he dominated opponents with a unique combination of strength, quickness, athleticism, and determination. He rebounded against players much taller than himself and consistently found ways to score around the basket. Fans loved his aggressive style of play, and he quickly became one of the most popular athletes in school history. During his 3 seasons at Auburn from 1981 to 1984, Barkley developed into one of the nation's premier players. He earned All-American honors and established himself as a dominant force. More importantly, he proved that size alone does not determine success. Every game became another opportunity to silence critics who believed he was too short to excel at the highest levels of basketball. When the 1984 NBA draft arrived, Barkley entered one of the greatest draft classes in basketball history. The class included future legends such as Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, John Stockton, and several other future Hall of Famers. The Philadelphia 76ers selected Barkley with the 5th overall pick, giving him the opportunity to begin his professional career alongside established stars like Julius Erving and Moses Malone. Joining the 76ers turned out to be the perfect situation for Barkley's development. Moses Malone, one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history, became a mentor to the young forward. Malone pushed Barkley to improve his conditioning and taught him valuable lessons about professionalism and preparation. Those lessons helped shape Barkley into the player he would eventually become. Even as a rookie, Barkley displayed extraordinary talent. His ability to rebound against much taller opponents immediately stood out. He attacked every loose ball, fought for every rebound, and played with a relentless energy that coaches loved. Fans quickly recognized that Philadelphia had acquired a special player. As the years passed, Barkley evolved into the centerpiece of the 76ers franchise. Following the retirement of Julius Erving and the decline of the team's veteran core, he became the face of the organization. Night after night, he delivered spectacular performances. He could score in the paint, run the fast break, rebound at an elite level, and create opportunities for teammates. His versatility made him one of the most difficult players in the league to defend. What made Barkley truly unique was the way he dominated despite his size. Most elite power forwards during his era were significantly taller. Yet Barkley routinely out-rebounded 7-footers and controlled games through effort, positioning, and sheer determination. He played with a chip on his shoulder, constantly proving that he belonged among the NBA's elite. By the late 1980s, Barkley had become one of basketball's biggest stars. He earned multiple All-Star selections, and consistently ranked among the league leaders in scoring and rebounding. His popularity extended beyond the court because of his outspoken personality. Unlike many athletes who carefully guarded their public image, Barkley spoke honestly and directly. Fans appreciated his authenticity, even when his comments generated controversy. In 1992, Barkley's career took a major turn when he was traded to the Phoenix Suns. The move revitalized his career and placed him in a situation where he could compete for a championship. From the moment he arrived in Phoenix, Barkley transformed the team. The 1992-93 season became the finest year of his career. He averaged over 25 points and 12 rebounds per game, while leading the Suns to the best record in the NBA. His outstanding performances earned him the NBA Most Valuable Player award, one of the highest honors in basketball. Winning MVP was especially impressive because he achieved it during an era dominated by some of the greatest players the sport had ever seen. That season also brought Barkley his best opportunity to win an NBA championship. The Suns advanced to the NBA Finals, where they faced Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. The series featured two of the league's biggest stars and remains one of the most memorable finals matchups in NBA history. Barkley played brilliantly throughout the series, but Jordan and the Bulls ultimately prevailed in 6 games. Although the loss was heartbreaking, it did not diminish Barkley's legacy. His performance throughout the season had already secured his place among basketball's all-time greats. Beyond his NBA success, Barkley also excelled on the international stage. In 1992, he was selected to the legendary United States Olympic team known as the Dream Team. Featuring Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Karl Malone, Scottie Pippen, and several other Hall of Famers, the Dream Team is widely considered the greatest basketball team ever assembled. Among all those legendary players, Barkley emerged as Team USA's leading scorer during the Barcelona Olympics. His dominant performances helped the United States win the gold medal and introduced basketball to millions of fans around the world. He would later win a second Olympic gold medal in 1996, further strengthening his international legacy. As Barkley entered the later stages of his career, injuries began to take a toll. He spent his final seasons with the Houston Rockets, joining fellow stars Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler in pursuit of a championship. Although the team never reached the NBA Finals, Barkley remained a productive player and respected leader. When he retired in 2000, Barkley left behind one of the most impressive resumes in NBA history. He finished his career with more than 23,000 points, over 12,000 rebounds, and nearly 4,000 assists. Despite never winning an NBA championship, he was universally recognized as one of the greatest players ever to step onto a basketball court. In 2006, Barkley received basketball's highest individual honor when he was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. The induction recognized not only his statistical achievements, but also his impact on the game itself. He had changed perceptions about what an undersized player could accomplish and inspired countless athletes to believe in themselves regardless of physical limitations. For many players, retirement marks the end of their public influence. For Barkley, it marked the beginning of an entirely new chapter. He joined TNT's Inside the NBA as an analyst and quickly became one of the most popular figures in sports broadcasting. His humor, honesty, and willingness to speak his mind made him a fan favorite. Alongside Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal, Barkley helped create one of the most entertaining sports programs ever produced. Today, Charles Barkley is remembered not only as a Hall of Fame basketball player, but also as one of the most influential personalities in sports media. His journey from a small town in Alabama to global fame serves as a powerful reminder that greatness is not determined by fitting a certain mold. It is determined by effort, resilience, confidence, and a willingness to overcome obstacles. Few players have ever matched Barkley's combination of talent, toughness, and charisma. He proved throughout his career that being different can be an advantage, and that limitations often exist only in the minds of those who doubt you. His story continues to inspire athletes around the world who face challenges, criticism, or skepticism. Thank you for watching this tribute to Charles Barkley. If you enjoyed learning about his incredible journey, don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow basketball fans, and subscribe for more inspiring stories from the world of sports. And let us know in the comments. What do you admire most about Charles Barkley? His MVP season, his dream team success, his dominance despite being undersized, or his legendary broadcasting career after retirement?